Children, today in this module, you will learn about the certain parts of the leaf. You will learn about the types of leaves, the arrangement of leaves, venation of leaves, and the function of leaves. The types of leaves. Leaves can be of two types, the simple leaves and the compound leaves. Now first let us study about the simple leaves. What is a simple leaf? A simple leaf has a single lamina. This lamina is undivided, that is, it is present as a single piece. For example, the mango, banyan, hibiscus, etc. Look here in this leaf. Here the lamina of the leaf is complete and it is present in a single piece. So this is a simple leaf. Now look into this figure. In this figure, you will find that there are marginal incisions which are present over here. Now these marginal incisions, they do not reach up to the midrib. They do go inside the lamina of the leaf up to a certain part, but they do not continue till the midrib. So these are also simple leaves, but they have marginal incisions. This is an example of prickly poppy. Compound leaves. Now compound leaves, here you will find that the blade of the leaf or the lamina of the leaf is divided into different parts. Now here you can see that this is the stalk or the petiole of the leaf. Now here you will find that this lamina of the leaf is divided into 5 small parts which we call as leaflets. Now here the examples of the compound leaf are the rose leaf, the neem leaves, curry leaves, etc. Here you can understand that this is the stalk of the leaf. The main lamina of the leaf is now divided into small different parts which are known as the leaflets. See this example of the neem leaf also. Here you can see that from the branch it is arising. This is the petiole which is arising up, and the lamina of the leaf is divided into smaller parts which we call as leaflets. Now classification of leaves on the basis of shape. Leaves can be of different shapes. For example, the needle-shaped leaves. Now in the needle-shaped leaves, you will find the pine trees, the onion plant also, the leaves are needle-shaped. They are pointed. Oval-shaped leaves. The guava or the apple trees, the leaves which are present in these trees, they are oval in shape. The peepal tree has a heart-shaped leaf. If you see a banana leaf, it is quite big and we call that shape as an oblong shape. The lotus leaf is circular, whereas the eucalyptus leaf is tapering, that is, it is slender. Now classification of leaves on the basis of margin. A complete or the entire margin is present in the peepal leaf, the guava leaf, and etc. Here the margin is not divided, it is complete. Next we have serrated margin. See the leaf of the China rose or a leaflet of neem or a leaflet of rose. You will find that these leaflets have serrated margin or tooth-like structures are present on the margin. So these type of leaves have serrated margin. Wavy margin is found in mango leaves. Even in the Ashoka plant also, the leaves of the Ashoka tree have a wavy margin. Spinous margin. As you saw in the prickly poppy, the leaves have a spinous margin. Spines are present on the margin of the leaf. So, the leaves can be classified according to the basis of their margin also. Now, arrangement of leaves. The arrangement of leaves on a stem is different in different plants. Now, we call these arrangement of leaves on a stem as phyllotaxy. Look at the three different arrangements. First, the alternate arrangement. Second, the opposite arrangement. And third, the world arrangement. What is the speciality of these three arrangements? In the first one, that is in the alternate, you can see that the leaves are alternately arranged on the stem. One leaf is present at the bottom, then on the left hand side you will find the other leaf. Again you go up a little bit, you will find another leaf on the right hand side. So this is called alternate arrangement. Now coming to opposite arrangement. Now in an opposite arrangement you will see that the branch is present over here, and on the branch the leaves are present just opposite to each other. Now if you see the leaves of the guava plant, you will find that the leaves are arranged in an opposite fashion. And in the alternate one, if you want to see, you see the hibiscus plants. The leaves of the hibiscus plants are present in an alternate arrangement. Coming to the world arrangement. Now in this you will find that from a certain point on the stem, leaves are arising in all direction. So we call them as a world arrangement. Now calotropis or the simar tree, which you call in Hindi as simar ka fool or simar ka ped, in English you call it as silk cotton. This type of world arrangement is seen in them. So you will find that the leaves are arranged on the stem of a plant in different ways. Venation of leaves. Now this is very important for you to understand that there are two types of venation that we find in the leaves. The first is the reticulate venation and the second is the parallel venation. Look at this figure. In this figure, you can see that this is the midrib and you have the different veins coming out of it. Now there are smaller veinlets which are present over here and they are forming a network. So in reticulate type of venation, the veins and the veinlets, they are irregularly arranged in the lamina and form a network. So this is called as reticulate venation. This type of venation is found in the mango leaf, peepal leaf, guava leaf, the China rose leaf, etc. Specifically, all the dicotyledonous plants, they have a reticulate venation. Next is parallel venation. Now, in parallel venation, you will find that the veins are running parallel to each other. There are no such veinlets, but the veins are running parallel to each other. So these type of venation is found in the banana leaf, grass, maize, etc. Generally, all the monocotyledonous plants have this parallel venation. Functions of the leaf. Now, the leaf has two very main functions. The first is photosynthesis and the second is transpiration. What do you mean by photosynthesis? The leaves are green in color because they have a pigment in their cells which is known as chlorophyll. Now these leaves, in the presence of water, carbon dioxide, chlorophyll and sunlight, can prepare their own food. That means with all these raw materials, the leaves can prepare their food. This type of nutrition is known as autotrophic nutrition, that is preparing the food using the raw materials, that is simple materials like carbon dioxide, water vapor. So we call this type of nutrition as autotrophic nutrition, and this whole process of preparing the food is known as photosynthesis. The plants get water from the root, that is the roots are absorbing water for the plant. Now this water is pushed inside the stem and the stem is then carrying this water to the whole plant. Now do you think that the roots stop absorbing water at certain point of time? No. they continue to take in water throughout the day. So what happens is that the stem is also carrying this water to the leaves. But do the leaves need so much of water which is absorbed by the roots? No. The leaves do not need so much of water which is absorbed by the roots. Then what happens to this excess water that is taken in? This excess water which is taken in by the roots is given off by the stomata of the leaf. That is, through the stomata of the leaf, water in the form of water vapor escapes into the atmosphere. This is known as transpiration. So, the excessive water in the plants is given out in the form of water vapor through the stomata, and this process is known as transpiration. Now, transpiration gives a cooling effect to the plant, and the suction force is constantly maintained in the plant. That is, the water is evaporated through the stomata. That is the reason the roots continuously keep on absorbing water. And since water is given out, that is, some heat which is produced inside the plant body is also absorbed by the water vapor and which goes into the atmosphere. So it gives a cooling effect to the plants also. So read the functions of the leaf very carefully and understand it. We will learn about the other parts of the flowering plant in our next module.